Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm in the car. Did you notice that? Okay, I have maybe 20 minutes? 20 minutes maybe to run into Goodwill. I thought this would be fun because I know a lot of people a lot of times doubt what kind of Christmas gifts you can get at the thrift store. Some people think they're gross. Some people think you're just not going to find anything. Some people think you might just find junk. I'm going to give myself 15 minutes. We're going to go in here and see what we can find. I will show you things if I find anything. I haven't been in here actually in a long time to this specific Goodwill. We'll just see what we can find. And if I find cool stuff, if I find anything that'll actually work for my family, then I'll get it. But I'll at least show you if I find stuff that I think, oh, this might work for, you know, my neighbor Judy or something. Then I could at least show you that just to get some ideas. Because I think if you give thrift stores a chance, you can find some really cool stuff. Two things that I've talked about before. You have to have an open mind, right? I can't go in there looking for a blue cup that says, "'Tis the season to be freezing" or whatever. That's not going to happen. But if I have an open mind and I'm just thinking maybe who I'm looking for, what kind of things they like, or just kind of have an open mind, then you might find some really great stuff. So that's number one. Be creative. I think that was number two from this video. I'll link it above that I talked about a couple weeks ago. I just said you've got to be creative. You can come up with some really cool stuff if you're creative and if you think really hard or just think a little bit. Okay, let's get in the store. I'm not going to waste any more time talking. If you're excited about this, give me a thumbs up and subscribe right now. If you're excited about my Christmas stuff, I'll have some more Christmas content coming up in the next few weeks, and I will show you what I got my kids for Christmas. I'd say I'm a quarter of the way done with shopping, so I've still got a ways to go. So anyway, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of that, and let's go. This dish down here is adorable and would make such a cute gift with snacks or cookies or something like that. You have to watch out for stuff like this because sometimes you can find brand new in the package gifts. Like these towels, they still have the tag on them. Those would make such a cute gift. When I saw this first dish, I was like, oh, that would be so cute to give as a Christmas gift. And then there's a matching plate. So now here's another brand new little light. I wasn't sure exactly what it was, but $2.50 for, it's called a mood light. I thought it was cute. These, oh my goodness, I stood here for like 10 minutes trying to decide, is there anybody I could give these to? I love the rusticness of them. I couldn't think of anybody that needed them, but they were so cute. Here was a different version of Clue. I thought this was cool. Just seemed different. You have to be careful with games because you never know if they're going to be missing pieces, but I ended up leaving this one. Oh my word, this sign cracked me up. And I was so tempted to buy it for somebody. Only $1.50. Everything is figure-outable. Cups could be a cool option too. Sometimes you find ones that have never been used. This would have been a really cute gift for a teacher. It's beautiful. Somebody probably paid a lot of money to get that specially made. Then there was this cute tumbler cup. It still has the plastic on the straw. It was brand spanking new. So that would have been a neat gift too. Okay, this guy cracked me up. This was so funny. I love it. I wanted to get it for our puppy. I'll tell you later why I didn't end up getting it, but it was so cute. There's some really cute mugs. I was really tempted, but we don't need anymore. But look at those. The morning vibes, the coffee bar. This one, I was trying to figure out if it would be cute for my daughter if it got cleaned up. And then there were two of these different glass mugs, and those are super trendy right now too. So watch for cute stuff like that. This was really cute, only 50 cents, but I couldn't really think of a purpose for it. My daughter would have loved something like this. The colors were just off. It was very Eastery, but it was such a cute idea. They had some great little bags that were brand new. Look at these two. The Twizzlers one and the Reese's one, they both had still the styrofoam packaging inside of them. That would have been a really cute gift. I didn't end up needing them, but they were super cute. Okay, this I really wanted. One of my girls loves koalas, and this thing was only $1.50, brand new. You can tell from the outside, from the back, the front, it was never been used, has never been worn. It was so, so cute and such a good deal. Books are always a good gift. This was a unique cookbook for kids. Stuff like this makes me sad sometimes because my kids don't play with Barbies anymore. My girls are all too big. But this was such a good deal for an adorable little bed. Back when my girls were little, they would have loved something like that. These cute little American Girl carts were just a steal, like $1.50 for each one. Those were so cute. These shoes were in perfect condition. They're Vans. They are white and brand new, never even been walked on, it looked like. And they were about $12. What was it, $12.50? That was a steal. They were not my husband's size, but I would have loved to get those for him. I always like looking through the sweatshirts because you can find all kinds of unique, fun sweatshirts. You just have to find it in your size. That's the tricky part. Look at this Hufflepuff Harry Potter sweatshirt. It was too small, that wouldn't have fit my girls, but they would have loved that back in the day. Okay, if this had been in my size, I guarantee it would have been in my cart. I love these Nickelodeon sweatshirts. I've seen them before at TJ Maxx, and they're expensive. I think they're like $30 or so. At Goodwill, their sweatshirts are a little overpriced, but I think it was only about $6. Okay, it's a little bit later. It's a little bit darker. Can you guys tell? Okay, so it was a little crazy. I did find two things that I actually wanted to buy in that store that I showed you. The little Uncrustables dog toy. That was adorable, and I was going to buy it for my dog for Christmas. Totally unnecessary, but it was really cute. And then the koala backpack was super cute, and I was going to get it for my daughter because one of my girls loves koalas, and it looked brand new. It was only $1.50. But once I had that stuff and I'd circled the whole store, I looked at the line, and there were like 4 people in line, and they had full carts. And I had to be at a job interview in about 10 minutes. Down the road. It was only a couple minutes down the road, but it was cutting it too close, so I put my stuff back. So I didn't need either of those things. It wasn't that big of a deal, but I did end up putting it back. Oh, real quick, before I go get all the groceries that I need for Thanksgiving, because we're sitting here at 2 days before Thanksgiving, and I need to get a bunch of stuff. I'm going to run into this one more thrift store and see if I can find anything cool in here. Also, I am starting a new job for any of you guys that have been curious. I'm going to be a server at, or waitress, whatever you want to call it, at a local restaurant. So I've never served a day in my life. Well, I serve my kids all the time and my family, but I've never done it to get money, and hopefully I don't spill drinks on people. Say a prayer for me. But I need to also look for some black pants because I have to wear black pants, and I only have one pair, and they're a little snug. So I'm going to see what I can find in here. I'm also going to see if there's any other cool Christmas presents. So maybe I'll find some stuff in here, and I'll show you guys if you want to come along with me. So this store had the cutest setup of Christmas decorations in the front of the store. They were so cute. I didn't need any of them, but it was adorable. As a homeschool mom, I was definitely eyeing this beautiful desk. I love these old vintage desks. This one was so pretty. Speaking of vintage, check out these oil lamps. These were so cool and only $5 a piece. Now here's another example of a brand new gift. I mean, this is at the thrift store. 2 mugs packaged together for $2.50. Can't beat that. Then keep your eye out for mugs like this. This was really unique, and I thought it was pretty, and it looked kind of expensive, and it's something you could fill with candy and give to somebody. I love this display that they kind of gave ideas to you as you're shopping. This recipe book holder was so cute and would have made a great gift. Okay, I have no idea what brand this is or
what kind of toy this is, but there were tons of little pieces with it. It's got to be something that somebody knows, like LOL or something like that. It had little arcade games, all these little pieces and dolls. The doors opened up. I guarantee this whole set is probably pretty expensive at the store. I don't have any need for it or anyone who needed it, but I bet you this is a steal. This was another example of finding a set or some sort of toy that has all the pieces. This would be perfect. I don't know exactly what it is, some sort of building toy, but it was really cute and super cheap. A lot of times at thrift stores you'll find brand new toys in the box. Here was Playmobil. Playmobil is really expensive, and this was only $1.50 for a Ghostbusters brand Playmobil. So here was another sort of game. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but it was brand new in the packaging. Here's a game. This game was brand new, still shrink wrapped for only $4. I love finding stuff like this because those can totally be regifted. Here's another game. I hadn't heard of this, but it looked really cute. It was not still in the packaging, but it looked brand new. It still looked like it was in great shape. And this was only $2.50. Oh my goodness, look at these doll houses. Now these, I don't have a price on them because our thrift stores sometimes will do auctions for pieces like this. But can you imagine being able to give that to your daughter for Christmas? These were gorgeous. Here's another thing that would be an easy gift. Lauren Conrad, it's a great brand. These were brand new, never been used. Would have been a cute little gift for somebody. Here's another brand new item. It was a little pot holder and a tea towel together. Home is where your mom is. That would have been a really cute gift. Okay, this was not Christmas related, but I saw this cute dress hanging on the return rack and it was only $5. I didn't really love the way it fit. It was actually a little bit big and I felt like it made me look a little bit bigger around the middle. So I kind of liked part of it, but part of it I didn't. I tried on 2 pairs of black pants. I didn't really like them. I don't know. I just wasn't thrilled, so I didn't end up getting those. This was another pair, not a super flattering angle on me, but I didn't like these pants either. So I passed on both. I really want to start gifting things in glass containers like this. This was a really pretty one. This was actually Avon. My mom was an Avon lady forever. But these little glass containers that you could fill with homemade candies or things like that. This little dish, this was a Ray Dunn container for $4.14. It was really cute. I loved this one. I couldn't figure out what to use it for, but it was only $2 with a cute little fish on top. This was a little container, a Ray Dunn, I think. These books I own. Every single one of these books that I'm showing you. Do you see the prices? I got them all at the thrift store. These are $10, $22, $19. It's insane how expensive they are. I was really tempted to get this little Post-it note holder. This was so cute, but I ended up not getting it. This was really cute too. This still has the tags on it. $2 for this cute little purple basket. I had so many ideas of little things that I could use this as a gift. Here's a little picture frame. It was just cute and unique. I thought about getting that to put a little picture in. Loved this candle holder. I have a couple candle holders that I love. This one was a little light, kind of cheaply made, I think. This was a really cool container that I ended up getting. You'll find out later what I'm using it for, but this was such a good deal. You could use this for all kinds of things. These were brand new. I'm still undecided if I'm going to use them as a gift or keep them for myself, but these are so nice. They still have the tag. This I loved. I've seen these before. I talk about it a little bit later, but I decided not to get it, but I really loved this and I thought about it. I'm in my bathroom now, which might sound weird. It's very echoey, so I do apologize. But the whole family's home. My husband's vacuuming the carpet. We just put up the Christmas tree. It's beautiful. Do you guys want to see? There's a picture of us in front of our Christmas tree. Very, very pretty. Love it. So anyway, but I'm going to finish out this video so that I can put this out for you guys tomorrow. I'm in my bathroom because this is where we keep all our presents. So I did some Black Friday shopping yesterday. I actually keep everything in the bathtub. I shared this on Instagram yesterday. I was curious where you guys keep your presents, but I am not a huge bathtub person. Every once in a while, maybe I'll take a bath, but honestly, I don't like to take the time, so I shower and, probably too much information, but we do have a nice big bathtub that my kids used to enjoy when they were little, but we just don't use it much. But it's very helpful during Christmas because I keep all the presents. Everybody has an IKEA bag. I put the IKEA bag in the bathtub, cover it with this blanket, and my kids do not ever try to go in it, which is awesome because they don't want to ruin Christmas. So they don't peek, They come in here and talk to me every single morning while I'm getting ready, and they just leave it alone. So it works perfectly. But I'm in here because this is the only place to talk to you guys right now. So we hit up a couple thrift stores. Yesterday I actually went to one other thrift store where I bought a couple things that I showed in the video. I showed that thrift store yesterday in the video, but I'm gonna show you real quick what I got because I didn't have a chance to talk in between buying stuff. So the first thing that I did get is for my whole family. We love the game Taboo, and you guys probably saw this in my video. The cool thing is, now this would be neat to give to like anybody, like somebody else, because it's still in the shrink wrapped package. This thing's only $4. The neat thing is, no, we love Taboo. We have Taboo. We have one from like, I don't know, it's probably 20 years old that we play with. So I first of all saw this and I was like, well, they probably updated the cards, so maybe I'll just get the new version. And then I saw that this is kids versus parents, which might even be more fun. So I'm assuming somehow it's different. Anyway, it looks a little bit different. We love this game. I think this will be fun. And it was only $4. So that is a family gift that I'll give to everybody. Oh, I just got a couple other things. I saw a lot of stuff that I could have gotten. I'm just being real picky, and I don't want to buy stuff that I don't need. And I haven't even figured out who I need to buy for outside of my family. That's something that I would recommend thinking through that, like do I need to buy for my mother-in-law or my mom, or, which friend am I going to buy for? Because you don't get everybody a gift. But anyway, I did get this. You probably saw this in the video. This is a set of 5 wooden utensils that have never been used. See, they still have the plastic on them here. I may just keep them for myself. I'm not sure. I also am kind of considering maybe giving it to my mother-in-law. Anyway, it was only $3.77 for 5 new. It's got like tongs here. It's got a spoon, a slotted something or other, whatever you want to call it, spatula, another spatula, and a big spoon. I just thought that was a great deal for $3.77. So I may just keep it for myself because I love wooden utensils. I don't necessarily love the blue on it, but if I decide I don't want them, I am going to give them to my mother-in-law. And I thought about giving it to her. There was that one vase, did you see, that said mom's, what did it say? Mom's treats or mom's snacks or something like that. They actually fit nicely in there, but I didn't think that made sense to put spoons in there. But I might find like a crock or something to put it in and give it to my mother-in-law because it's useful. And like I said, I don't buy much for them because they don't use anything, but this is something she might actually use. So I got those, or I might keep it for me. I don't know, but it would make a good gift. The last thing that I got was this cute little, it's like a fruit basket, like a raspberry basket, but it's glass, ceramic, whatever. It still had the tag on it. That's why I was like, oh, that's such a good deal. It was only $2.14. So my idea is I recently found a really cool recipe a really yummy recipe for meringues. They're, those little like white, cute things. I'll put a picture here because I made them a couple weeks ago and they were a hit. My family loved them. They're delicious. I actually made them for a homeschool family presentation night thing and brought them, and everybody gobbled them up. So what I was thinking about doing was washing this out and putting a bunch of meringues in it and then wrapping it in clear cellophane like that, and then giving that as a little gift to a friend or maybe a neighbor or something. I just thought it was cute. Isn't that neat? I love that it's even got like the basket pattern. But something like that, like those are things that you can look for when you're at the thrift store, little containers like this. That I don't do this as much, but I've seen a lot of videos that have helped inspire me to try to do stuff like this. Like find an old, like I looked at one dish, they had like this clear candy dish, and I was like, that would be really cute to give to like my mother-in-law and fill it with her favorite candies and give her this glass dish. Or, there's lots of little containers. So trying to reuse, recycle things and give them new life, but putting something fresh and new in it, like finding that one thing. I'm pretty sure I filmed it for you guys. It was a metal, I'll put it here if I can find it, but it was like a metal pan that said, give us this day our daily bread. I just watched a video of somebody last week who she had bought that exact same pan, and she was all excited about it because she said, I think she said her mom had had it when she was a kid or something, but she was going to use it and gift it to a friend, bake a fresh loaf of bread, put the bread in the pan, and then, wrap it like that. I was like, oh, that sounds so cool. So I thought about it, but my daughter was like, oh, it looks kind of old, which I think it still had the sticker on the bottom I think it's just like a rustic, like old looking thing, but it is a neat idea. I was really excited because that was exactly what that other girl had gotten, but I wasn't totally sold, so I didn't buy it. But stuff like that, be open-minded, try to figure out some different things that you can get in the thrift store to give new life. It actually is really fun. Like, I'm excited to use this and try to figure out who I might give it to my neighbor. There's this sweet Amish widow lady that lives down the road, and she's like as sweet as can be. And we always usually give her some sort of baked gift around Christmas time. It'd be cute to give her in this little gift, in this little basket, and it's just her, so I think she'll appreciate it. I'm gonna show one more thing that I actually didn't get at a thrift store. We have surplus stores in our area, which I have had a couple people ask me, like, what's a surplus store? Because if you Google it, in general, you find like army surplus stores, and that's not what this is. So it's basically like, we have a lot in Amish country where like Amish people that have businesses will buy like, I guess pallets of stuff, and then from Target, Amazon, places like that, and then they'll resell it for a different price, but it's usually pretty cheap. So I found this. I actually don't know who it's for yet, so if you're one of my friends, you might get this for Christmas. But this was from a surplus store, but you find stuff like this at the thrift store too, because I know I saw a little set that had 2 cups like this, and they were still in the packaging, and I was tempted to get it, but I didn't. These were only $2.50 a piece, but how adorable are those? I got both sets because I may give one person all 4, maybe with like a bag of cocoa, or I don't know, something like that. But how adorable are those? I love the shape, and it's like very a trendy style of like that writing, the homebody, get cozy. I just thought they were adorable. So anyway, this was $5 for 4 mugs. Like, I thought that was really, really good. So keep your eye out. It doesn't necessarily have to be thrift store, but stuff like this you can find at the thrift store. So keep your eye out on clearance, things like that. Okay, you can do it. I hope this inspired you to try to do more thrifting this Christmas. I think I'm almost done with Christmas shopping, like almost totally done. So I'm really excited to be done this early. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on my What I Got My Kids for Christmas video, because I share what I got and how much I spent. I do like to share that with you guys. I think it helps people on a budget to see, can you really do this? And you can, you really can. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.